Hey folks, Jed Bratt here with Big Block Realty. Just giving you our quick monthly market update for San Diego County. We're going to take a quick look at things such as interest rates and inventory and see where we are at supply-wise and see how that's affecting the market. Let's get right into it. All right, so let's start with where we always start, and that's active listings. This is our supply in San Diego County. This kind of gives us a good idea as to what the demand is for real estate and where we are compared to previous years. So in March, we were at 12.3%, still higher amount of active listings than we were the same time last year. Nonetheless, remember that in our last videos, we talked about, like, for example, in December, we were actually around 40% higher year over year than we were in the most recent cycle. So inventory is actually kind of slowed down on its increase. Like, for example, right now at this time of year, we're normally going straight up until we hit around June, July, August timeframe, usually with June, July being around the top as far as inventory goes. And right now we're actually going down. And so what's the reason for that? Well, I think in part it's probably due to the interest rates, which we're going to discuss in a second, but let's also quickly take a look at what else is happening. So for pending sales, which is indicating that property is going under contract, we're up about 3% year over year. So that's good. I mean, it's indicating that the market is going upwards as opposed to downwards. More properties going under contract. And sold listings, we're down around 8% from last year. So in March, fewer properties sold than the year before, but nonetheless, we can see from pending sales that we are going in an upward direction. Now, active market time, just for reference, this is a median active market time, just to kind of give you an idea of how long properties are sitting in the market. As we can see, typically January is the peak of market time for properties sitting in the market. And we are going downward like we typically would this time of year, but we are also up significantly compared to where we were year over year last year. Sales prices, again, this doesn't mean a whole lot, but in San Diego County, the median sales price was $560 in March, and that's about 2.2% up year over year from where we were. Now, as far as why prices might be, the market kind of might be shifting from let's go back real quick. Remember, we talked in our video in the last few months, going back several months, about this rapid inventory buildup. We were just escalating inventory every single month. It was just climbing up. I think part of the reason was that the anticipation for interest rates was to continue to rise into the next year, into 2019. And that, of course, creates some pessimism amongst buyers and, of course, also reduces affordability. So as of recently, though, in the beginning of the year, we still are unsure as to how many times the Fed would raise the rates. And just recently, in the last few weeks, actually, they made the announcement that they indeed do not intend to raise rates for the remainder of 2019, which is excellent news as far as it pertains to, both buyers and sellers, because rates right now are actually at around all lows for the last 15 months. So this is just the national average 30-year fixed-year rate mortgage as per Fred. And the last time we were at around these levels was just around January of 2018. So it's been about 14, 15 months since we've seen interest rates this low, which is great for refinances, which is great for purchase loans because you're buying more house for the same payment. And of course, it's great for sellers because it means more buyers can afford to buy their property. So that, I think, is currently one of the driving factors as far as what's making this market feel a lot hotter than it was 6 months ago, and I think it will continue to be until something else gives. So again, just have to draw attention to the fact that even when the market was slowing down last year, rates were not incredibly high. We got up to 4.94 in, towards the end of last year. And I don't know about you, but when I bought my first property in 2009, I was happy to get an interest rate in the fives because that was, at the time, good, and rates were on their way down. So to think that the rates just being still in the big picture relatively low, but putting such strong braking power on the market certainly makes us wonder what would happen if rates were again to continue to rise rapidly. But it doesn't, at least for the coming 7 months until the end of the year, does not appear to be a concern. Okay. So anyway, that is where we are currently at. This is as of April 15th, 2019. And yeah, hopefully that's helpful. I'll see you guys in the next video. If you have any questions, always feel free to give us a call or shoot us a text or email. Our number is 619-431-4133, or just shoot us an email at info@therealestatejedi.com. As always, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.